Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode. I don't know what week it is anymore. Of Issa Marathon. Issa, me. Can I Marathon? Welcome back. I did that little jammy jam last week where I just let you go. Got bibbit it. What the hell was that? Let's try this again. Okay. Hey, it's me, Richard. No, where I let you guys know that I was alive and still running after all my travels. And we got back at it like a crack addict. So let's just get into these workouts that we did. I'm back on the thing. It's been a while. Let me get recalibrated and readjusted and I'll be regular for you guys forever. So cheating, looking at my screen. Monday was a nice little, I figured let's punch Monday in the face, right? Let's just start off with 10 miles off the bat. It was a double. Doubles are the thing. I've come to terms with the fact that my life is just filled with doubles because I don't feel like waking up early enough. So it's just double after double after double after double after double, right? So we did 10 and some change, ran Bree home and met this maintenance man who knew more about running than I imagined a chain-smoking Irish maintenance man would. And we came to the conclusion that he probably ran a 240 marathon at some point, or 230, while smoking cigarettes and hydrating with Budweiser. Anyway, we're going to skip to this day where it was more of the double action. So I had the most mileage that I've ever run before, which was 60. I think I got it to 66 miles. So it was just taking the middle of the week nice and slow, but getting the mileage in. And I took it, and not that slow, but it's slower than I typically would, just to get miles in. And we're at that weird point of time in the year when the mornings are super cold. I remember it being 41 degrees in the morning, or 38, I think. And then by the time you get to the afternoon, it's 59, 60 degrees. And people had comments about that. Shut up. It was cold. I don't know where y'all are from, you Nordic people, but 40s, it's cold. I'm wearing long sleeves, I'm wearing gloves. So you do what you do, I'm gonna do what I do. Vikings. Then we got to Thursday. Thursday was a good time. I went to the gym first in the morning, did a little bit of strength training. I don't know if you can see, but I'm getting a little swole. And then in the evening, I went to the track where I did 10 by 800. That was not fun at all. I forget if I was supposed to do them at 255 or 250 pace. Let's take a look-see here. What was I supposed to do these at? Where are my pictures? There they go. 250 pace. 250 pace. And I'm pretty sure I hit most of them at 250. Which was good. It was a good workout. It sucked. I will tell you that. It did suck. 800s are not that terrible, but when you're doing 10 of them, it's very annoying. And I'm the only one doing them. No, I had company for a bunch of them. And that really helped get the first 5 or 6 reps went by like that. And then when you're doing the last few by yourself, it's just mind over matter, If you don't mind, it won't matter. Or something like that. Is that how that saying goes? I'm looking at my splits. And yeah, I hung around 250 for most of them. Except for a few at the end where I was dying and struggling by myself. And then I motivated myself with a last rep, best rep. And just ripped one. Knocked it out the park. And it was a good time. But then it was Saturday. Oh boy, Saturday. Saturday was the long-awaited first 20-mile run of the cycle. 20-milers suck, and normally they're the ones that get to me the previous times that I attempted to do this marathon thing. But this time around, I kind of went in with the mindset that was yo, you're not going to fucking destroy me, and I'm going to do this. I am infamous for taking breaks whenever I want for whatever I want. I will make up any reason to take a break. Oh, look at that duck. And then just sit there for 10 minutes and look at the duck. But this time around, I did no such thing. I stopped a couple of times to use the restroom. and things like that. But my elapsed time, and this is for Jeffrey, who had a comment about my elapsed time once upon a time, and who looks at someone's elapsed time. Nerds, that too. Yeah, so I did the 20 miles at a nice, what the hell? Oh, that's not that. Wrong run, Richard. What did I do the 20 miles in? Golly, we're going to be editing the shit out of this one. I did the 20 miler in 8:30 pace, and that's what I wanted to do. Keep it slow and steady. I fueled the night before. No, I fueled the morning of, but I made sure I was hydrated and got all my electrolytes right, because that's what you need to. That's the important stuff that we for these dress rehearsals, is to make sure that you're getting all the small things in touch while you do the running, because the running, that to me, that's the easy part. It's just the other stuff that I need to pin down and nail down and make sure I have perfect for that day that may or may not come sooner than later. But I got it done, and it was a good time. I didn't feel like complete shit afterwards. I did to hang out with D-Rugs afterwards, so that made me feel a little bit better. But also, just constantly moving helps me feel better the next day, where I ran a little bit of a recovery run, and then I went and celebrated. Well, I went and watched, but then eventually celebrated the Philadelphia Phillies making it to the World Series. So big shout out to the Phillies for helping me recover, essentially, right? All in all, I'm feeling really good still. I skipped one of my strength training days this week, but that's not going to be a thing. I'm going to get back to that, because got to be stronger to run faster. So I'm going to stick with that. And the challenge is going to be another pop-up. New York Marathon's coming up next week. We have a bunch of runners that are going to be running in that. So between that and work, you know where I work, it's going to be a lot of garbage miles, but I'm going to do my best to get the workouts in. Going to do my best to get the miles in. Going to do my best to make sure you guys get a video earlier than this next time. And we'll see how that goes. But just know that your boy is still out here, still feeling good, still standing, still confident in this whole project. And we're going to go out there and do some things. So until next time, I'll holla at y'all. I need like a sign off. That's not cool. Like, what the fuck was that? Peace.